Hello friends, I'm gonna put on sunscreen. Whew. First, the face. I know this is not face sunscreen.
Oh, she's glistening. She is glistening. Today is a beautiful day here in Southern California. What's the weather like, dear?
It is 90 degrees.
A little hot.
Today is my 500 days of running streak.
My 500th.
Run in a row.
That's right.
Today is my 500th run in a row. I've been running every single day for 500 days of summer.
That's right.
Just kidding. Tell us about your bike today.
It is, dear. It's just hard to balance because it's not fitted for me. So, but the brakes work, so that's the most important part. The other one, you like press it, it'd be kick! That's me.
Watch out! Don't get run over by you!
So, I'm not clipped in either, so I'm gonna be wearing Vans.
That's the kids' Vans.
That's right, that's right. Check it out. Insert dramatic music. There you go. There you go. You got a clip in there and whatnot. And then over here, put my phone here. Check it out. Check out this phone clip. See, it's not even. There we go. There we go. See? And then you have a clip that goes this way. See?
That is so cool.
That's right.
It's hot.
2-mile workout here.
So today's pace is gonna be zone
Fast.
Zone
wait,
one.
excuse me.
Just kidding. Fast. We just ate Mexican food. So I'm all carved up.
What do we eat, dear?
We ate at Baja Fish Tacos. We had a chicken quesadilla, chips and guacamole, and we also had Ensenada-styled fish tacos, which are so good. It's like our favorite.
It's a fancy way to say fried fish.
Fried fish.
Yes.
Very delicious.
That's right.
Okay, we're gonna start a run. Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm always ready. I'm on a bike.
Let's do this. Oh, I noticed that on my last video, my posture was really ugly, even though I felt like it was good. Ugly meaning that I was running with my shoulders rounded like this, which feels very comfortable. So today I'm gonna work on making sure that my back is extended like this, and I'm gonna relax my lower back a little bit
That's right.
and pick up my legs.
That's right. All postures matter, babe. All postures matter.
No, but for me, because I feel like it's not very efficient and it slows me down.
Yeah, efficiency's pretty big in running right now. So
Yeah.
you got to make sure that you don't get tired.
That's right. Yeah, I do get tired with here because I feel like I can't breathe as well. And go! We are off.
We are off.
I'm gonna try to keep it around. Oh, watch out for the car. This is awkward.
That's okay.
Sorry, car.
No, the car's fine.
I think I'm gonna try to keep it at a 10-minute pace.
Cross the street, cross the street, cross the street, cross the street.
Cross the street. Cross the street.
Man, this is a rough ride, babe.
Why is that?
Because there's it's a road bike and the tires are very, very, very uncomfortable. And my shoe is slipping off of the pedal. So you gotta.
Chris is gonna be so good at filming with one hand and cycling
Yeah.
because you're getting a lot of practice in.
I'm also I just adjusted the seat, and so now I'm sliding off of this bike. So this is gonna be a really fun 2-miler here.
Uh-oh.
I'm just happy that I can brake without making a crazy screech. So to me, that is a win.
That screech is very loud. Oh, I'm also very sore. I'm simultaneously doing a golf streak where I am putting 100 balls every single day. And posture is also important in that. I also have rounded shoulders. And so now that I'm keeping my shoulders straighter, I'm very sore. So it's kind of like my body is trying to adapt. I'm trying to be a little bit better with my form. So I know that the faster I run, I'm probably gonna revert back to what's comfortable because I'm gonna get tired faster.
So I have prepared some questions for you.
Oh, you have?
Yes, I did.
Aw.
All right, so this is a pretty easy question.
Okay.
Is what are 3 things you wish someone had told you when you first started running?
So I guess the first thing that I wish someone told me was that it's gonna hurt. It sounds so bad. The first couple runs I did was very difficult. And so I think my first year, I was so exhausted after every run. And I kind of felt like I couldn't keep up with everybody. And so I wish that I knew how hard it was gonna be before I entered it. Number 2 is that I guess I wish that I'm blanking a little bit, so
Well, you're trying to maintain pace here while recording.
let's see. I'm trying to think back to when I first started running, which is about 4 years ago.
I think there's so many
oh,
things that
I know.
happened.
Yeah, I was having like severe ankle, foot pain, and back pain. And I wish someone told me that you just need to take care of your body better so it can handle it. Meaning the foam rolling was so helpful and the stretching was really helpful. And I think not overdoing it, like as far as like pushing myself so much, because there was one time I had this really big blister on my foot and I ran anyways with it. I think it would have been a little bit easier if I just wait for it to get all better before I started running again. And then the third thing that I wish is, these are some hard questions. I didn't think it was easy.
I think it's hard only because you kind of just followed me.
I copied everything that Chris did. That is so true.
Yeah, so I think like during the whole process, you were just like, hey, can I show up to the gym at 4:30 in the morning? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then along that whole process, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna cook you today. Okay, we're gonna go pretty heavy on squats and then we're gonna run. And honestly, for me, it was just more of trying to shake you off and trying to pass the hardest stages of, you know, weight training, running, and things like that.
Wait, were you really just trying to shake me off?
Yeah, I always try. I try to shake everyone off.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, that's why those first like 4 or 5 weeks are so hard. I intentionally cook everybody.
Chris was actually very brutal the first time that I met him, because he was like, oh yeah, come run 3 miles with me. And I was like, oh, that sounds like fun. And then me with 0 running experience, this guy was like running a 9-minute pace. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I couldn't breathe. And in my head, I'm like, okay, maybe I should chirp myself, so I should stop running. But I didn't. I just kept pushing myself. But I was like, God, this sucks. If it wasn't for that, I don't think I would have progressed the way that I did. There were a lot of times where I wanted to quit. But there was a part of me that was like, if you quit, you're just going to go back to your old habits, which I don't want to. I didn't want to. So I would have rather been uncomfortable.
I think one of the big turning points was actually at the Rose Bowl. I ran the half, Jenny ran the 5K. And I think that you ended up running the 5K in like 3 minutes?
47 minutes.
Okay, 47 minutes. I was actually telling everybody that you ran much faster than that. So 47-minute 5K, right? And I ended up running that year. I think that's the year that I cramped up. So I ran like 2:13 or something like that, half marathon or so. And I called Jenny afterwards and she was like, oh yeah, I ran 47 minutes. And I was just trying to figure out how she did that, you know? Because it seemed like it was like just like really, really abnormal. And she gave me her splits and whatnot. And I told her, I was like, it just seems like you just don't know how to pace. And the week after that, we ran a 5K and you ran 30 minutes. So
yeah.
Clearly it was a pacing issue that you didn't really know how to pace and that you were just out there just like having a good time, you know, running 17-minute first mile, 12-minute second mile. So I think that a little bit of that was just like you just didn't know, like you didn't know the game. And I think that's what kind of made it hard too, because like when that happened, you were like, oh yeah, like when you first broke sub 30-minute 5K, that was an important milestone for you because that's kind of where you started your, running journey and fitness journey. So I think that a lot of times that's why this question is so difficult for you, is that like, there's a bajillion things that like had transpired to get you there even before then, So like for you to remember like, oh, I had girlfriends who wanted to run the 10K. And so we, like it wasn't like that. It was actually just the fact that you wanted, like I actually reached out because I cared that you wanted to do well and you just didn't know how to quote unquote do well,
Yeah, I was just running by feel the whole time. And I still do run by feel. Paces kind of scare me a little bit. But I noticed that when I find my groove, I can stay in a rhythm.
Yeah.
But that's so true. My first time running a 5K and breaking 30 minutes was the day that I said, okay, if I can do a 5K in under 30 minutes, it was like 29:59.
Or 50, I think it's like 56 or something like that, yeah.
No, it was like 29:59 and like almost 56 seconds.
Oh, was it?
It was really close.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, you barely made it.
So I barely made it and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna run a marathon.
Yeah, that's true, because that year I remember you called me and you were like, hey, I'm gonna run the marathon, Chris, and I'm like, oh no, I didn't want to run a marathon.
Again, I wish somebody told me that you have to have a strong mind when you run, because there's many times where I'm cramping, for example, like not right now, but when I cramp, it's like, if you're not mentally strong enough to push through it, you're gonna stop and not want to run again. Something as like small as that. But it's like the worst pain in the world. Or even like when my quad or my calf cramps, it's like mentally you have to be strong enough to understand that like, oh shoot, I probably didn't stretch enough. I should probably like either one, push through this, or two, you're gonna stop. And most of the time I end up pushing through it. Which I don't know if that's like kind of crazy, because most people will stop, right?
Well, I think that it depends, right? Like it depends on what the objective is. Is like if you're trying to break a new PR, like every PR is going to be difficult, regardless of the goal. It's a new personal record, whether that's a course or whether that's a time,
Yeah, that is true, and it sucks.
Look good, dear.
Thank you. Trying my best to keep this open shoulders.
Do you think running is more of a mindset thing, a physical thing, or a discipline thing?
First is going to be the mindset. Mostly because whenever I'm running, there's times where my body doesn't feel good, but my mind is like, this is making you do something that's really difficult. And even though my body doesn't feel it, every time that I run, mentally I feel so much stronger, and because my mental is strong, that'll make my body feel strong, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Discipline is one thing. Running every day has made me, I guess, consistent at it. And I'm noticing that every day that I run, there's something that I can fix as far as like my form or my breathing and of course my paces. And while physically that's important too, I feel like it doesn't contribute to like my fitness as much. It's more for my headspace, my mind, and how I feel. Because there's a lot of times where I feel defeated from running, like I'm out of breath, but this is a 10-minute pace and I'm out of breath, and so my fitness doesn't always feel the greatest. So it's from my head. It's just like being able to do really difficult things.
So pretty much the routine and the accountability creates the discipline.
Yeah, 100%. And like today is very warm. It's something I'm not used to because I always run in the morning. But if I'm able to push through this, I know that's gonna make me stronger and stronger mentally.
Yeah, baby, we are definitely rocking the Huffy next time. My tricep is on fire, dude.
The left one?
My left one, yeah.
Oh my
Well, I mean,
goodness.
that is the
whole thing.
weaker one, so this might be a blessing in disguise.
A good thing for you.
So,
I do know the afternoon runs are always so much harder for me.
that's right. That's right. You got a little downhill here.
Yes, downhill.
What do you feel is your favorite part of your daily routine?
My favorite part, I think when I finish my runs is one of my favorite parts, is because it's so weird that running always makes me feel really good afterwards. During the run, I'm always like, dang, this really sucks. But afterwards, when I finish, I'm like, oh my God, I just ran. Like my heart rate is up, but I feel like more peaceful with myself, I guess you can say. Uphill.
Almost there, dear. Almost there.
I am hanging on there. But besides running, after the running, I think I really enjoy working out. That'd be number 2, because I wouldn't have the body that I have if it wasn't for being in the gym every day. Like being able to see like muscle definition is something that I would have never imagined that I would ever have, because I used to be like 160 pounds and I couldn't, see any of that.
See anything. That's
Couldn't
right.
see anything. And so I feel very proud that I'm able to work so hard and create this body, the strong body that I have. Number 3, my third favorite thing is being able to golf, hit balls or putts right now. That is something that I've actually been thinking about. If my parents made me practice golf as much as I do now, I would have really hated it, because my back is always like on fire, or the repetition is so boring. But when I finish, I'm like, oh shoot, this is like feeling better and better every single day.
Yep.
And it's like making me feel like I'm trending in the right direction. Whew.
Makes sense, because you're having fun.
It's,
Having fun with it.
yeah.
And when you make changes, the changes kind of exacerbate into other things, and you find yourself getting better and better.
Yep. That's totally right. We're gonna go down here, baby.
Yep.
Okay. This is the final stretch. We're gonna go all the way to the car.
You gonna open up?
Yeah. Okay, guys. I'm gonna open up and sprint.
There we go.
I wonder how fast I can go today. Oh God.
Keep pushing. Come on, you got it.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You're okay. There we are.
Come on. Yes. We're back.
Woo! Good job, dear.
We did it.
Oh, she's on here.
I felt like I was gonna throw up because we just ate.
The guac is coming up.
So
Did it.
that sprint was 6 minutes and 20 second sprint
There we go.
for a minute.
Yeah, there we go. We got to keep that for 25 more miles.
26 more miles.
25. That was
'Cause I
half
only-
a mile.
That
Oh,
was
you're
my-
right. 26 more miles. Yeah.
Yeah, 26 more miles.
That's right.
That was like less than half a mile.
There we go.
I wonder how my posture looked today. We'll have to look at the footage.
You have to look at the footage.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching me and joining me on my run. We will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye, guys.